Imagine standing at the edge of a fiery pit, the night sky painted with flames that dance like devils at a feast. This is not a scene from a fantasy novel. This is the Darvaza gas crater in Turkmenistan, often called the Gates of Hell. Now imagine a land where vast expanses of unending desert meet remnants of ancient empires. This is Turkmenistan, a place where history and mystery embrace under the watchful eyes of the stars. Turkmenistan, a country less traveled, holds secrets buried under its sands and tales whispered by the winds of the Karakum Desert. From the ruins of ancient cities to the enigmatic burning crater, join us as we unravel the mysteries of this enigmatic land. Turkmenistan, a land of stark contrasts and deep traditions, sits grandly in Central Asia. It is bordered by Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Afghanistan, Iran, and the vast Caspian Sea. Known for its dramatic landscapes dominated by the Karakum Desert, which covers about 70% of its territory, Turkmenistan is not just a land, but a story. The capital, Ashgabat, often referred to as the world's city of white marble, shines brightly under the desert sun. The city is a testament to Turkmenistan's ambitious architectural pursuits in the post-Soviet era, reflecting the country's complex blend of history and modernity. Turkmen culture is a vibrant tapestry of music, dance, and traditional crafts. The Turkmen people, with their nomadic heritage, celebrate life with a richness that is seen in their colorful celebrations and festivals, particularly the Spring Festival of Novruz, which heralds the Persian New Year. This celebration is a spectacle of music, dance, and community feasts, showcasing the Turkmen spirit. Turkmenistan's history is as layered as the sands of its deserts. A crucial node on the ancient Silk Road, it connected traders, pilgrims, and armies from the east to the west. This strategic position brought a confluence of cultures, knowledge, and commerce, making cities like Merv hubs of ancient globalization. Merv, known as the Pearl of the East in its heyday, was once one of the world's largest cities. Established around the 6th century BC, it flourished under various empires, including the Achaemenids, the Parthians, and later, the Sassanids. Merv was a beacon of learning and culture during the Islamic Golden Age, with libraries and schools that attracted scholars from across the known world. However, the medieval era brought challenges. The 13th century saw the devastating Mongol invasions led by Genghis Khan, which left a significant mark on the region. The once bustling city of Merv was reduced to ruins, and its recovery was slow. Later, Turkmenistan fell under the sway of the Timurid and Safavid dynasties, each leaving their architectural and cultural imprints, evident in surviving structures like those in Konya Urgench. The 19th century marked a new chapter in Turkmenistan's history as it became a battleground of the Great Game between the British and Russian empires. The Russian Empire eventually prevailed, incorporating Turkmenistan, which led to significant cultural and political shifts. The Battle of Gayoktepe in 1881 was particularly brutal and marked the effective beginning of Russian control over the Turkmen tribes. With the establishment of the Soviet Union, Turkmenistan underwent profound transformations. It was named the Turkmen Soviet Socialist Republic, and the Soviet regime implemented sweeping changes, from collectivization of agriculture to extensive industrialization. These policies, however, often clashed with the traditional way of life of the Turkmen people, leading to tensions and a loss of cultural heritage. The Soviet era also saw infrastructural advancements, including the construction of the Karakum Canal, one of the world's largest irrigation projects. While it aimed to convert vast tracts of desert into arable land, the project had mixed outcomes, significantly impacting the region's ecology and water resources. Turkmenistan emerged from the shadows of the Soviet Union on October 27, 1991. The country's journey since then has been marked by significant political and economic shifts, dominated initially by President Saparmurat Niyazov. Niyazov's rule was characterized by a strong cult of personality. He styled himself as Turkmenbashi, or leader of the Turkmen, and his policies often drew international attention for their eccentricity, from renaming months after himself to outlawing opera and ballet. Following Niyazov's death in 2006, Gurbanguly Berdimuhamedov came to power. His tenure has seen some attempts at reform and a slight opening of Turkmenistan to the global community. However, the political landscape remains tightly controlled. The leadership continues to focus on grandiose projects and maintaining a strong grip on power, even as it seeks to modernize the economy and reduce dependence on natural gas exports. One of Turkmenistan's most bizarre and fascinating features is the Darvaza gas crater, widely known as the Gates of Hell. This crater, burning continuously since 1971, originated during a Soviet drilling mishap. When a natural gas field collapsed into an underground cavern, it created a gaping maw that began leaking methane gas. To prevent potential hazards, the engineers set the escaping gas alight, anticipating that the fire would extinguish itself within weeks. Decades later, the crater still burns, a fiery spectacle in the heart of the Karakum Desert. It has become an unlikely tourist attraction, drawing visitors from around the world fascinated by its eerie beauty and the stark landscape that surrounds it. The Gates of Hell not only highlights Turkmenistan's rich natural resources, but also symbolizes the unpredictable consequences of human interaction with the natural environment. It serves as a fiery reminder of the forces that lie just beneath the surface of our planet. Turkmenistan distinguishes itself from its Central Asian neighbors through its deep-rooted cultural heritage and unique political landscape. The essence of Turkmen identity is woven into the fabric of daily life, where ancient nomadic traditions coexist with modern influences. Culturally, Turkmenistan is famous for its intricate carpet weaving, traditional music, and the revered Akal Teke horses, known for their speed and metallic sheen. These horses are not just animals in Turkmenistan, they are symbols of national pride and cultural heritage. The traditional yurt, a portable round tent, continues to be a symbol of Turkmen nomadic traditions, emphasizing a connection to the land and the ancestors who roamed it. Economically, Turkmenistan is heavily reliant on its vast natural gas reserves, which have shaped its economy and external relations. This dependency has funded numerous state projects and shaped its international posture, particularly towards energy-hungry markets in Asia and Europe. However, this has also led to economic challenges, including a lack of diversification and vulnerability to global energy price fluctuations. Politically, Turkmenistan is one of the world's most closed societies. The legacy of past leaders like Niyazov, with his eccentric decrees and cult of personality, continues under current governance, though with some mild reforms. The political scene is marked by a strong central authority with little tolerance for dissent, making Turkmenistan unique in its governance style within the region. Despite its cultural richness and economic potential, Turkmenistan faces significant challenges. Economic disparities, political repression, and human rights issues are major concerns that have attracted international scrutiny. Economically, while Turkmenistan boasts one of the largest reserves of natural gas in the world, its wealth is unevenly distributed, leading to significant disparities between urban and rural areas. The country's economy remains undiversified, heavily dependent on gas exports, which makes it susceptible to global market shifts. Politically, Turkmenistan is often criticized for its lack of democratic processes and restrictions on freedoms. International bodies like Human Rights Watch have repeatedly highlighted issues such as suppression of free media, restrictions on internet access, and a general lack of political pluralism. These issues place Turkmenistan among the most repressive countries globally concerning political and civil freedoms. The healthcare and educational sectors also reflect significant disparities. While there are modern facilities in major cities, rural areas often suffer from a lack of resources and access to basic services. This inequality poses a substantial challenge to the development of the nation's human capital. Efforts toward reform have been slow and often superficial. The government has initiated some projects aimed at modernization and improving infrastructure, but substantial policy shifts are needed to address the underlying social, economic, and political issues comprehensively. Turkmenistan offers a unique travel experience that is rich in history and natural beauty, but also fraught with challenges. The country's major attractions include the ancient cities of Merv and Konya-Urgench, which offer a glimpse into the rich historical tapestry of the Silk Road. The capital city, Ashgabat, fascinates visitors with its impressive marble architecture and monumental structures. Tourism in Turkmenistan is not just about sightseeing. It's about experiencing a culture that has been relatively isolated from the world. The Darvaza gas crater provides a surreal experience in the vastness of the Karakum Desert, offering an otherworldly sight that captivates the imagination of those who visit. However, traveling in Turkmenistan comes with its set of challenges. Strict visa policies and governmental control over travel itineraries can make planning a visit daunting. Infrastructure, while improving, is still not on par with more frequented tourist destinations. Travelers are advised to go through recognized tour operators who are familiar with the local regulations and can provide a guided experience through the country's complexities. Looking forward, Turkmenistan stands at a crossroads between its rich, storied past and the potential for a more open and prosperous future. The government has shown interest in modernizing the economy, with plans to reduce dependency on natural gas through diversification into sectors like agriculture, tourism, and technology. Education and technology are seen as key areas for development, with the government investing in higher education and infrastructure to boost the country's competitiveness on the global stage. Efforts to improve internet access and digital services are underway, aiming to connect Turkmenistan more closely with the global community. Environmental concerns, particularly those related to water usage and desertification, are also pressing. The government faces the challenge of managing its resources sustainably while promoting economic growth. Initiatives aimed at improving water conservation and exploring renewable energy sources are being considered to address these environmental challenges. Turkmenistan's youth play a crucial role in the country's future. With better access to education and global markets, they have the potential to drive change and innovation. As Turkmenistan slowly opens up to the world, the hope is that this new generation can leverage their heritage and new opportunities to forge a bright future for the nation. This essay has explored the multifaceted aspects of Turkmenistan, from its ancient history and unique cultural attributes to the modern-day challenges and opportunities it faces. By looking closely at these elements, we gain a deeper understanding of this mysterious country nestled in the heart of Central Asia. As Turkmenistan continues to navigate its path through historical legacies and towards modern aspirations, its rich cultural tapestry and strategic initiatives will likely shape its trajectory. The blend of ancient traditions and contemporary challenges presents a unique narrative of a nation at a crossroad, poised for transformation. This journey through Turkmenistan reveals not only the enduring mysteries and scenic marvels of this land, but also the dynamic changes unfolding within its borders. As we witness Turkmenistan's efforts to balance preservation with progress, it remains a fascinating study of a country holding tightly to its past while cautiously reaching for its future.